Hi there, Julie Cross here. How you doing? I'm just wanted to come and share a little story with you because I'm just preparing a session on service, and this particular session is about putting your personality and sparkle back into the policy and procedures, because it seems to me that we've become so policy and procedured that we've policy and procedured the personality out of the interaction with people. And so it's about inspiring teams to put that back in, because that's what we need. That's what delights our customers or our clients and inspires them to buy from us and come back to us. It's what makes us unique, because nobody can undercut that, nobody can copy that, nobody can do that when you're being the unique you that you are and adding that extra sparkle, that charisma to every interaction. And so it got me thinking about watching Thomas at work at the coffee club recently. So he has been obviously told that their policy is, or their procedure is, that when you give the customers a meal, that you tell them to enjoy their meal. And so I watched him at work on his stage at the coffee club the other day. So this is Thomas living with autism. So I see him go over to these young couples sitting there, and they were probably in their 20s, and they'd obviously ordered a meal and drinks. And so Thomas walks up with the tray, and he's got 2 drinks on the tray, and there are 2 people in front of him. So 2 different drinks. So he looks at them both, and he goes, an iced coffee. And the girl says, oh, that's mine. So Thomas puts down the iced coffee in front of her, and now he's got 1 drink and 1 person, but he stands there and he goes, milkshake? And the guy goes, that'd be me. And Thomas does the big grand, makes a show of putting the milkshake down, and then he looks at them both and he goes, enjoy your drinks. And he does this big, like he's on a stage, enjoy your drinks. And as he walks away, I watch them both smiling. I watch them turn around to watch him walk away and smile and chat to each other in a really fond way, that they remembered that moment. And when he brought the meals out, he did exactly the same thing, and they were waiting for it, I think, and then he did the big enjoy your meals as he walked away. And once again, they smiled again, they laughed, they chatted, they looked around, and I heard her say, oh, isn't he gorgeous? That's what I'm talking about. So here's my child on the autism spectrum giving the kind of service so naturally that I am inspiring people on the normal spectrum to do. You see, with Thomas, there's no inhibitions, there's no fear. He knows he's got a job to do and he's got to do it, and he'll do it the best way he can. And I'm watching him add this personality into it, and he's creating a memorable experience for those customers. He's not beige, he's being colourful and sparkly in a world of beige and standing out from the crowd. And so it's just so interesting for me to see that, that this little boy that was running around kicking in walls and headbutting things and spitting and not being able to talk is now walking through the world and using his stage and being so inspirational in doing so and really making a difference. And so that's what I encourage normal people to do. So, for those parents out there who have got a child that is a little bit different and maybe a little bit different in the way they learn and move through the world, have hope that they'll be those colourful people in the world that will, won't need as much coaching now as some of us on the normal spectrum to be able to stand out from the crowd. And so, it is a delight for me as a parent to watch, but it's just so interesting for me to be this side of it now where, and I used to say that about Jack. I used to say, here I've got, Thomas on the autism spectrum, Jack on the normal spectrum. I'm always trying to get Thomas to fit in and Jack to stand out. Like, no wonder we all get confused. So I just think Thomas is now setting in a wonderful example to his peers of how to take his stage, stand out from the crowd and own it. And it's a wonderful thing to see. So I just wanted to share that little story with you. Thank you.